Steve-O,
What's good, Devin?
my brother.
What's up?
How you been, man?
Oh, well, just surviving.
I feel like I haven't seen you for years, man.
It's been at least, I want to say, a month.
Yeah, it's too long, man. This quarantine's killing me.
Yeah, this is, it's something else.
It really
Honestly,
is.
it's something crazy.
And what's killing me even more than this quarantine, brother,
Hmm.
is not seeing any fights lately.
Dude, no fights, no nothing, no sports. Oh, shit.
I'm fiending, man.
Dude.
I'm fiending for some blood, man. I want to see some just bleed. I want to see some fights, man. I need to see some knockouts.
You know what's funny? You've all of a sudden have turned into that just bleed guy.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so weird.
I know, man. I just love it. I just want to see someone bleed, baby.
I
It's
get
just
it.
my
I get
thing,
it.
you know. And especially when you haven't seen fights for a while.
Dude.
Ooh.
Oh, I know it. Because we started, this year, hot, bro.
So high. You had
Dude.
McGregor to start. And
Dude, it was so
Jones,
good.
And then Israel on the last one.
Mm-hmm.
And my bad on the last podcast. I was a little tired, so I'm sorry if I sound like shit on the last one.
It's all good.
And Romero lost, so I wasn't too excited.
Hey, man, he didn't deserve to win at all. Everyone knows it.
Mm-hmm. But
Whoa.
mm-hmm. But you know what we've been really excited about is this card that's been super cursed.
Dude, yes.
And that is Khabib versus Ferguson, which has been booked 5 times now.
Yeah, or does this make 6?
No, this would be the 5th.
Okay.
And of course, something crazy has to happen. The world has a virus.
Mm-hmm.
The fights get canceled, and we're back to square one again.
Well, I think the virus didn't help, but
Mhm.
I don't think Khabib wanted to fight because, what is it, Ramadan?
Yeah, but that's not till June, I believe.
Well, no, it started just now.
Mm.
He would have fought, but he just wouldn't have time, But
Well, I want to debate that real quick.
what?
Because he knew the virus was going on. He knew travel was restricted right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Khabib got on a plane and went to Russia anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And that fucked up the fight. He couldn't leave Russia.
Well, yeah.
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
He's
Honestly,
He's running scared, baby.
I'm not going to say he's running. I'm not going to say
He's running
anything.
scared.
But he was already I think he was here in California, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know why he would go back when there's a possibility of him fighting. But he went back, refused, to come out because Russia eventually said we'll allow some people to go out if need be.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure Putin would have been like, bro, go represent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But no, he said no. And I think it was because Ramadan was right around the corner.
I think he's scared of the boogeyman.
Well, you got to think. When was the first time it was booked?
So long ago.
No, just recently. Because right now it's May 9th.
Right. I believe it's for April.
April, yeah.
Like
April
the second-
27th?
Yeah, like the second week of April or something
Yeah,
like
some
that.
shit like that. But, man.
So that fight gets canceled.
Mm-hmm.
And then UFC scrambles together to get a new one
Mm-hmm.
together, because they're
New
pissed
main-
off it's the 5th time.
Yeah.
And they get a badass replacement.
Yeah.
The highlight,
Yep.
Justin Gaethje.
Yeah. From what I read,
Mhm.
it seems like everyone is kind of pissed off that one, Ferguson is taking this fight, and two, why Justin is wanting to take this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, everyone's just has it in their head. Ferguson needs to fight for the title versus Khabib.
Yeah.
Why do anything else?
And that's exactly why everybody's pissed. I remember when you texted me, hey, Gaethje's replacement, and my first response was like, fuck, dude, I want to
Mhm.
see Ferguson and Khabib. What the fuck,
Yeah,
And that's everybody's reaction.
I get
But
it.
wait, after it's settled in,
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually more stoked for this fight.
Dude, 100%.
Yeah, because both guys are going to bang. Yeah, we had an epic grappling match, but now we got an epic striking match.
Yeah.
And these guys are freaking dogs,
Yeah. I think this is going to be a way better fight to watch. Honestly, it's going to be a way better fight. It really is.
My second thought on it, yeah, I agree. The first thought I was pissed. Now I'm like, you know what? We're getting a fucking banger.
Yeah.
It's for the interim lightweight. I don't know if I agree with that, but hey, man, let's see some fucking fights, right?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Woo!
I'm just super excited as well.
Hell
For
yeah.
fucking fights.
Especially
honestly.
then that one got canceled too. Gaethje and Ferguson. So now they
What are you
rebooked
talking
it.
about?
It was for April.
Oh yeah, for April. Well, they've canceled the card.
Yeah, they're gonna do a Fight Island.
Yeah, because I guess Disney, high up Disney people and
Mhm.
ESPN were like, bro,
It's like
No.
not now, Dana.
not right now.
But Uncle Dana tried for us.
Bro, I feel like so many people respect Dana White now.
Hell yeah.
Like, I've always respected him,
mm-hmm.
you know, but I think now he's getting the respect he deserves.
He's the biggest fan at heart than anybody, man. He wants to show his fights. He wants to keep it going. And Steve and I almost did a podcast 2 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
but unfortunately the virus fucked things up. But now we're finally here.
I think the day we were going to do a podcast, they canceled
They
it.
did, dude.
Yeah.
We're fucking so pumped.
Yep.
But you know what? The card is absolutely amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And we're here, UFC 249.
Yep.
It's in 2 weekends. It's coming up
Mhm.
quick. And if it all stays together, we're going to cover it right now.
Bro, because this is one of the best cards.
For sure. For sure. Because they canceled so many fights because of the virus.
Yeah.
And now on this card, they packed all the main events that they canceled
Mhm.
into one brilliant, badass fucking card.
Yeah. I'm kind of liking, I won't say what it is, but I'm really liking the co-main more
Mm.
compared to the old co-main that was going to
Mhm.
be, which was Nunes versus fucking,
Oh, yeah.
was it Felicia?
Spencer or something?
Felicia
Yeah.
Spencer. I like this co-main way more.
Hell yeah, same here. And we'll get to it.
We'll get,
But
but
there's such a hot card. We're going to go over the prelims this time.
all the prelims.
Yeah, buddy.
What are they, Devin?
Oh, man. Just to start, we have Uriah Hall versus Jacare Souza. Ooh, just
What a
to
beast
start.
of a fight.
What do you
Oh
think
my-
about that?
Oh, man. Jacare versus Uriah Hall.
I know you love Hall.
I love Hall. He's great. He was on the Tough series. Lot of promise, lot of potential. I just
Mhm.
don't think he really blossomed.
He
What-
never lived up to it.
yeah, you know. He had moments,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but man, he's versing Sosa. Dude.
High level competition right
Yeah,
there.
but even Souza now is kind of hit and miss now, you
Mhm.
know, because he's getting up there in age too. This is going to be a very fun way to start this card.
It's great. I'm surprised it's the first fight on a prelim, man. This is hot. Uriah Hall. We can never forget him with that amazing knockout on the Ultimate Fighter show.
Oh, that fucking spin around kick and
Yeah.
shit.
It just, you can't forget it, right?
Yeah, no.
But it seems to be his downfall was the ground game. He never really got control of it.
Yeah.
People made him struggle with the ground a lot. You know, he's such a brilliant striker.
Mm-hmm.
But in his last fight, I don't know if you got to catch it. He went against the other Brazilian, Shoeface.
I don't remember that, no.
Well, Shoeface is on a mean win streak, dude, and he's a great jiu-jitsu guy.
Mm-hmm.
He taps everybody out. So I thought Hall was fucked.
Yeah,
I thought he
really.
was done. And somehow he survives the first round of grappling. Shoeface is just trying to take him down the whole time.
Really?
And he fucking decks him, dude. Like, he just mad takedown defense and makes Shoeface pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm liking him in this one, dude.
Yeah.
Now, Jacare's on a whole nother level, but Shoeface is a bad ground guy, too.
Yeah, well, you know, it's going to be interesting seeing Souza drop back down
Mm-hmm.
to middleweight because his last fight was at light heavyweight
Mm-hmm.
versus Jan.
Yeah.
So it's going to be nice to see him back where he belongs.
Yeah, I think light heavyweight, he looked small.
Well,
And he's a monster, so it's hard to say that.
most of those middleweights that have been moving up just get fucking
Yeah.
smashed on, you
It's
know?
a 50-50 for sure.
Well, yeah.
And Jacare
No.
just didn't look as mean as he does in middleweight,
Mhm.
you know? Going off all I said, I believe I sound like I'm contradicting myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jacare is going to get it,
Really?
but I really am impressed by Uriah Hall in his last fight with his takedown defense.
Mm-hmm.
And if he can do it against Jacare,
Mm-hmm.
Jacare might get lit up, man.
Yeah.
He might. So I like this fight. I really do. It's gonna show if Uriah Hall's finally made it to the top or not.
Yeah. Well, this is gonna
If he's
be
finally evolved.
Yeah. This is like his first like big name
Mm-hmm.
because his last 2 fights, he's on a 2-fight win streak.
Mhm.
Uriah Hall. Souza's on a 2-fight losing streak.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm going for Uriah Hall to pick up the continuation of his win streak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. I might even want to predict a finish for this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Uriah Hall. I feel like all the fighters on this card are really gonna fucking bring it because
for
of
sure, dude.
everyone
Mm-hmm.
is gonna be watching this. There's no other sports going on. This is gonna be it if it goes down.
Yeah, this can be huge, man.
Like,
huge. It's the best entertainment you get, man.
oh, dude. Yeah. So I think everyone's gonna bring it, which I'm pretty sure they always do. But there's gonna be something special about this
Yeah,
one.
a little more spice.
Yeah. So I'm going
So you
Uriah
got Hall?
Hall. Finish.
Wow. I'm gonna hope for Hall.
Mhm.
I'm gonna lean towards Jacare submission.
Jacare submission.
Yeah.
Wow.
But Hall surprised me last fight. I hope he does the same this one. Great start to the night. Who do we got next?
We got Michelle Watterson versus Carla Esparza.
Dang.
Yeah, karate hottie.
Karate hottie.
So this is gonna also be a banger.
Oh, yeah.
A banger. What do you feel about this?
Well, I believe both girls are coming off a loss, but against high-level competition. Carla lost to Alexa, or actually she won, I think, against Alexa Grasso. It was close. And Hottie lost against...
The fuck.
What?
Joanna.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
Durr.
Right?
Yeah,
Like, what the
which
fuck?
is the best, you know?
Yeah.
So, man, these girls, I don't know. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. You know Carla Esparza, she's a wrestler. Hottie's a karate hottie.
Yeah. And she's
So,
looked good, you know.
You got your typical, just kind of like the Uriah Hall and the Jacare. You got
Mhm.
the striker versus grappler. Totally going for karate hottie, of course, but Sparza's always game, and she implements the ground game early. She can win it. If she can't get karate hottie down, it's all Michelle Watterson.
Yeah, I agree with you where if Sparza can't get Michelle down, it's going to be no point, which I don't think she's going to be able to. I think Watterson has, evolved to another level. Like if they fought, a while back in the beginning, like it would be a different story.
I
Probably
agree.
all Carla.
I agree.
But now, man, Watterson, this is to see if Watterson can still compete at a decent level versus a decent name.
Yeah, I believe she can.
Because she was on a tear, fought
Juana,
and got fucked up. You know what I'm saying? She got worked.
But that was the best of the best.
Yeah, exactly. So they given her Esparza to see where she measures out now. I think Watterson is definitely gonna put on a fucking show.
I hope so.
Yeah.
She's exciting to watch. Esparza is not. You snooze on her, man. And her last fight, she barely
She's
won.
not the worst.
Her
She's
defense,
not the worst.
Her stand-up defense is so horrible,
Yeah.
She gets tagged. So, Esparza, you better get that hottie to the ground quick, man.
I don't think she's going to be able to, honestly.
I hope not. Who you got?
What do you mean? I got Watterson,
You
bro.
got Watterson? Same here.
Hell yeah.
By decision?
By decision, yeah, probably.
Yeah. It's going to be a good fight, though. I like this one.
It's going to be a
women's.
great fight.
Yeah, great matchup.
So.
And more to come.
Oh, dude. Who you got? What's next?
We got Oleski Olenek versus Fabricio Verdum.
Bro. When's the last time Verdum has fought?
Shit. I seen him when he went to the Bellator event. That was the last time I seen his ass. I haven't seen him fight for years.
He went to Bellator?
No, we went to it live. Remember, he was
oh, shit.
just hanging out in the crowd.
Yeah.
I think he got suspended for something.
His last fight was Alexander Volkov.
And he lost, huh?
Yeah, knockout.
I think he got suspended for a year or two, dude.
I Couldn't tell you.
Has he ever faced Olenek?
I don't think so. No,
I love this matchup.
doesn't seem to be so. No.
You know, we did lose the grappler matchup with Khabib and Ferguson. And
Yeah.
this one doesn't compare, but it's a nice grappler matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Olenek's a badass. He's got the Ezekiel chokes on lock. He's the only
Mhm.
one that pulls him off from the ground. And then, of course, you got the legend Verdum,
Mm-hmm.
who's an amazing specialist on the ground as well.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it's going to balance out and then end up just striking the whole fucking night.
Yeah. And if that's the case, Verdum's done.
You think so?
Yeah, bro. He doesn't have that. I don't feel like he doesn't have that chin no more. I feel like once he gets kind of pretty hurt, he loses all confidence and morale in himself.
Yeah.
And I just feel like Olenek, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's going to be able to finish him.
Olenek's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
He's had problems with high-level strikers, which Verdum's not. So it's a tight fight to me, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think I kind of edge it to Verdum, but I haven't seen him for a while. But going off Verdum's resume,
Mm-hmm.
the dude's took out fucking legends.
Well,
You know, he might have the best resume in heavyweight.
who?
Verdum, dude.
I mean, but how long ago was that?
Exactly. So we'll have to see how he is. It's hard to judge when someone's been out.
And plus, he's coming off a knockout loss.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just don't.
I'm going to go Verdum by split.
Yeah,
What do you got, brother?
I got a Olenek, TKO.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't think Verdum. He's one of those people that I consider just like what's his face, the champ that was way down at the
Kane?
bottom. No, it's like Frankie Edgar.
How's he remind you of Frankie Edgar?
Because they used to be great, but not that great no more. They have no chins. They have no nothing.
I don't know if I like that comparison.
That's just me, though.
I feel like Verdum, like I said, it's hard to tell. He's been out on suspension,
Mm-hmm.
and he was wrecking until Miocic caught his chin real nice.
Yeah. I just don't think he's as good as he used to be.
Yeah,
I feel
he might be on a downfall. This would be the fight to tell, for sure.
I think Olenek's going to put him in retirement thinking.
Ah.
Retirement thinking.
We'll see. What if Olenek pulls off the Ezekiel on his ass?
Bro, that'd be sick with it.
That'd be pretty legendary, huh?
Hell yeah.
You know it's really legendary, though.
What?
These two fighters that are going to be the main of the prelims.
Oh, the two fighters?
Yep.
Yeah?
Cowboy Cerrone, baby,
Dude.
versus Showtime Pettis.
Hell motherfucking yeah.
And this is the rematch. They fought, what, like 7 years ago?
Yes.
Holy shit.
And Pettis won. I
Yeah,
believe,
I think
yeah.
Pettis wrecked him with a liver shot.
Mm-hmm.
Kicked him in the liver, and
Dude.
Cowboy drinks too much Budweiser. He couldn't take it.
Bro, this is an insane fight.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
To cap off the prelims, too. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
dope.
So you got these two legends. They might be, you know, on a down slope of their career, but still very entertaining to watch, you know?
I think Pettis, he had a little bit of a uptick
Mm-hmm.
recently, but it's kind of hard to tell
Well,
where
Diego
he is.
Fajeda fucked him up, remember?
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure I called that one.
And same with, I love this because they're both kind of in the same spot. Cowboy was
Mhm.
doing okay, and then he's getting fucked up in his last couple of fights,
Yeah.
you know?
But I mean, so what would you say they're pretty even right now?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't think it's
Interesting.
anything near like their first fight. The
Yeah.
first fight, Anthony Pettis was on top of the world
Yeah.
and wrecking everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're kind of in the same area, you know?
I can see that.
They're kind of just doing fun fights.
I could see what you're saying, but I
Mhm.
kind of disagree because I feel like Cowboy, he's evolved even more recently in the past, year or two, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like, man, Cowboy's, he has something special. I feel like Pettis, kind of the same,
Mm-hmm.
kind of not.
I don't know if Cowboy's necessarily evolved. He just is so much more fucking active. It's
Yeah.
kind of funny because it's kind of ironic because Anthony Pettis is one of the most inactive guys,
Dude, yeah.
and he's going against the most active guy. You know
Well, I
what
feel
I'm
like Pettis, he had quite a few injuries for a while,
saying? Hell
I
yeah,
think.
it fucked his whole career up.
Yeah.
And lately he's been more active, but
Yeah, which is good, which is
Hell-
great,
Yes.
So, what do you say? What do you think, man?
I'm just gonna say I love this fight. This is a fan fight, baby. It is a fan fight. And
So, what do you
who I
think?
got? I don't know who I got for this one. Damn, this one's hard to tell, brother. It
Yeah.
really is, because both coming off a bad loss. I'm gonna lean Showtime.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, I'm actually pretty shocked.
I don't think Cowboy's chin healed correctly after that shoulder from McGregor.
Oh my God,
The
of
shoulder's
course.
too strong. The left shoulder is just as strong as the left hand.
Jesus Christ.
And he's never going to be the same after that.
Oh my God, I knew. How did I know? How did I know? You'd find some way to bring up McGregor.
Always do, baby.
Always.
Hate me now. But also, how strong is Cerrone's body, too? Like, Pettis found that weak spot the first time around.
Yeah, but
The sweet spot, you know?
yeah, I hear you. I hear you. So what are you saying? What are you thinking?
I'm saying, I didn't want to say deja vu. I'm going to lean towards the decision, Anthony Pettis.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to disagree. I think Cowboy is going to be able to really throw the combos at him and really find big openings on Pettis. Don't get
Really?
me wrong. Pettis is going to bring a good fight. For sure, decision, but I think Cowboy overall is going to just walk circles around this dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see it, man.
Yeah. Well, I think Cowboy has a lot more to prove from his last fight with
Definitely.
McGregor,
Yeah.
because I feel like he didn't get to do what he wanted
He
to.
didn't even get the fight.
Yeah, it was so fast.
Yeah.
He wants to prove that he's not that guy just to get fucked up really quick,
And this is the perfect fight for him.
Mhm.
The thing with Cerrone that he's never fixed is he starts too fucking slow, man. He
Yeah.
starts too slow.
Mhm.
And if Pettis can capitalize on that, kind of just give him some heat early on,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But what are the chances of that happening? Honestly.
What are the chances of Wonder Boy getting knocked out with a flying Superman punch by
I
fucking
saw it
Pettis?
happen. I saw it happen, and I called that shit.
No one's seen that
I
happen.
called it, and you know
You
it.
called it, but
I
you didn't believe
That's
it.
what I thought. That's right.
You didn't believe it.
Whatever.
You dreamed it. You hoped.
Bro, I called that fight, and you know it.
Well, so do you have the Cowboy on this one?
Cowboy decision.
I'm going to go against you. Showtime decision.
All right.
Great
all right.
fight. Love these guys.
Dude,
And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be
Yep.
back with the main card.
that's
It's
right.
stacked, just like the prelims.
Oh, well. All right. We'll be back. And we are back. We are the MMA Neighborhood. I'm Steven.
I'm Devin.
And we are going over UFC 249. And now we are going to go over the main card. This is, wow.
This is yummy.
Dude,
It's
this
a yummy
is
one.
so fucking good. It's delicious, bro.
It really is. And we deserve it because, I mean, we've been starving
Yeah,
for some fights, right? I
dude.
think everybody's starving.
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
UFC's got a buffet for us at
Dude.
UFC 249.
It's going to be good.
And we're starting off with the big boys.
The big boys, Greg Hardy versus Yorgan De Castro.
Okay, what do you think about this one?
Well, let me start off by Yorgan Castro. He's 6-0.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something. But other than that, never heard of the dude,
Either vibe.
But Hardy, we've seen him fight.
Mhm.
He's lost this and that, but he's strong. He seems to be getting better the
Mhm.
more fights he, does,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm a fan because I like to see people, go from nothing or no skill to, being
Mhm.
really good. So I'm really interested in this fight.
I'm gonna be devil's advocate, man. I'm just a hater of Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Who isn't?
It's not because his background or anything, but I feel like he's getting the special treatment in the UFC.
Why is that? What special treatment?
For this fight example, who the hell's the guy he's fighting? Right? Nobody.
Well, Greg Hardy, he lost to Volkov,
Mm-hmm.
And they need to see if he's even good,
Right.
So they're throwing a 6-0 nobody. He must have some talent,
Well, that's my point, Steve-O. I'm frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
This guy fights nobodies the whole
Mhm.
time he's in the UFC. They give him a ranked guy, Volkov, who is a bad mofo.
Mm-hmm.
and he loses by decision. I think he broke his hand or some shit.
He broke
first
his
round.
hand really early in the fight.
But I think that was even set up.
What?
Yeah, because Volkov just got knocked out by the Black Beast. So, of course, he's going to be a little gun shy.
Bro.
They put him against another knockout guy. So, I don't think we saw the best Volkov versus Greg Hardy.
Did you just say that it was set up, though?
It was a test. As in, hey, this guy just got knocked out. He's ranked.
Mm-hmm.
Can you knock him out, too, while he's still kind of getting the cobwebs off, you know?
Don't be the conspiracy fan where they set it up, it was planned. It's like, no.
I believe Greg Hardy's getting special treatment.
Well, as in special treatment, as in they keep him around?
As in, he never fights ranked opponents only one time, and everybody else he fights is someone you never even heard of.
Well, they got to see if he's good. It's like, I like what the UFC's doing with him is because they're, on a slow progression with him. They're not feeding him to the wolves.
Mm-hmm.
They keep him around. He has a good name.
He does.
Not a good name, but it's a name that attracts attention, and people will view it to watch that. Love him or hate him,
Yeah,
people
they're
will
gonna
watch. They're gonna watch.
I just feel like they're babying him and kind of like just give him too many chances that most people wouldn't, get. And I feel like he's just like their special child, so they're just gonna take care of him. And then when he gets a little better, we'll move him up a little bit. But for now, just knock out nobodies.
Well, I mean, he's only on a 1-loss fight streak,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? And then it was a no contest, and then 2 wins by TKO.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he's doing bad. He has potential. So I don't see what the problem is with them feeding him a nobody if they're trying to gauge where he's at.
I just feel like he's out of his league, baby. This is the UFC, the best of the best. You got the best heavyweights in the world. I don't think he belongs here. Maybe he does. Prove me wrong. But even if he wins this, beats this guy, knocks him out, that means nothing to me. I want to see him knock out a ranked guy. I want to see what he really is right now. I'm not sold. Will he win this fight? Probably.
Well, I mean, I just disagree with what you're saying about that.
I know you do.
Because it's good because it's not like, those names in the UFC that have so much prospect potential, but they rush them. They get like 2 wins, and then they go to a very high ranked, and they just get slaughtered, and that ruins the whole hype behind them. And we've seen it time and again. The UFC has to look at it like, okay, maybe we shouldn't rush these prospects. If we have someone good that we're looking at, take it slow. It's like what happened to Sage Northcutt. Really good prospect. They rushed him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You bring up a great point. I got to agree with you on that. Why rush him? He's got a big name. Take him slow, polish him up.
Yeah.
He might be something later on,
And the fact that he does have potential makes it even better, in my opinion.
I'm just that selfish, just bleed guy now. And
I
just
know.
Like,
it's so
weird. This guy?
weird.
Like, these guys are nobodies. You could throw these guys in a bar and have a fight. They're nobodies.
Bro, are you like slowly turning into a casual, bro? It's like, I just want to see a knockout, man. I want to see him bleed, bro.
I'm not a casual, I swear.
I knew that was going to wild you up.
One thing, I ended right here with this fight that almost pissed me off.
Yeah.
Was they were going to put this one over the Ngannou one. And they were going to put the Ngannou fight on prelims.
Yeah.
And this one on a pay-per-view. Are
Yeah.
they fucking nuts?
I think they were still trying to adjust the fight schedule, but yeah, of course, that would have been so ridiculous.
Straight up.
Would have been ridiculous, but I like where it's at. I'm going to pull for Hardy.
I'm going to pull for Hardy too, even though I talk shit. And not a bad way to start the main card.
Yeah.
Because these are heavyweights and he does knock people out. So let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got.
Like, I'm excited for it, for sure.
Not bad. He better not to do that first round, though.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
Last fight, I know he did break his hand, but snoozer, man.
Well, guess what? He still lasted, though.
True.
He still lasted. The fact that Volkov didn't finish him, that shows something.
I just think Volkov was still had that black beast in his mind, like, shit, I don't want to get knocked out.
Excuses.
Play it safe.
Excuses.
Shit, there's no excuses in this next fight though.
What's that?
This could be fight of the night, low key. Jeremy Stevens versus Calvin Cotter. I love this fight so much, man. You got the crazy, exciting Jeremy Stevens. He's a brawler, always comes to kill. And then you got Calvin Cotter, who's coming up lately. He did have a loss in his last fight. Zabit.
Mm-hmm.
But he was winning the last round of that.
Yeah.
So he didn't look bad.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeremy Stevens, he's always fun to watch.
He's always fun, but he still surprises every once in a while. When people count him out, he still surprises people.
You're right. It's hard to count him out,
Mm-hmm.
but this time I'm kind of going to go with the technical guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think Calvin Cotter, sorry if I fucked that up, he's got really clean boxing,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the technical boxing is going to beat the wild brawler in Stevens.
Yeah. Well, how do you think Calvin's chin is?
I don't think I ever see him knocked out.
Dude, but what I'm saying is, if Stevens...
But Stevens can knock out anybody, huh?
Dude, yeah, dude.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The thing about Stevens is he's on a 3-fight losing streak. Plus 1 no contest.
He was killing it before that, too.
Yeah, so it's like, man, he has something to prove in this.
Stevens is game. He's another veteran and legend in this sport, and I'm always down to watch him, always. And it's hard for me to go against him.
Yeah.
But seeing Cotter's striking lately, that guy's clean, dude. And if he can get off early and not get caught, I think he's got it.
See, for me, Calvin, I'm not sold on him.
Okay.
I'm not sold on him at all, really. I'm going to go Stevens because I just think, you know, against my better judgment, a brawler versus a technical guy, I'm contradicting.
Dude, we totally we switched sides on this one.
Yeah, normally.
Straight up. Usually you'd pick the technical guy. I go a brawler.
But I don't think Calvin's going to be able to handle the fire that Stevens brings.
This is crazy.
Bro, I think Stevens might be able to get him, knock him out. Maybe not knock him out, but he's really going to stagger him very hard. Probably not in the first round, but for sure in round 2. Because I think he's going to really want to fill him out because of how dangerous that Calvin can be. But I don't think he's going to pose too much of a threat.
So you think the first round's going to go a little slow, fill out process, and the second round Stevens is going to start bombing, or what?
And if anything, Stevens will probably lose the first round.
Oh, okay.
Probably lose. It's going to be in the second round is where adjustments, and then he's going to come out and really fucking put it on him.
So you got Stevens winning this fight?
Yeah. Decision, though.
Decision?
Yeah.
Stevens, man, I love him, dude. He's actually one of my favorites, low key. Like, just
really,
I don't think I've seen a boring fight with him, you know.
True that.
But he has that like mental problem where like he kind of loses control sometimes, you know. And if he can just like clean it up, I see him in fights where he cleans it up. He has good leg kicks. He's more technical.
Yeah. And
he looks like a world beater, but sometimes he's kind of just doesn't know what to do in there.
Yeah.
You know, if you catch him before he catches you, he kind of just stalls out.
True that. But, like, I think about his fight, Stevens versus Zabit. Everyone counted Stevens out. Everyone. You know? And then they fought, and he really made it a dogfight. He did so good compared to how everyone thought it was going to be. So I think Stevens has it in him to finish this.
You're swaying me a little bit. You're swaying me, man. Because that's a great point. Both these guys had a great matchup against Zabit. Stevens, though, he put it on that dude. You know
what I'm saying? He proved some people wrong.
Yeah.
Even though he lost the fight,
yeah,
he still proved to people that he could hang with technical people.
He's on their
like
level.
That. Yeah, exactly.
Same card, though. He did like the same thing. So this is a fucking great matchup, bro. And low key, it might be fight night. I know it's under the radar,
Wow. Fight of the night?
I know it's really weird to say that, but these guys are fucking bad motherfuckers.
Hell yeah.
I love this fight. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got next on this amazing card, my dude?
I mean, Stevens and Cantor, great fight. But next, we have Francis Ngannou versus, I'm not even going to try and say this dude's name.
Biggie Boy.
Is that his nickname? Biggie Boy?
Yep.
Can you pronounce his last name?
Rosenstruck, something like that.
Something like that. He fought, his last fight was Overeem, right? Whoa. What a monster.
So we're just going straight to the Titans now, man. We went from the scrappers to the Titans. The biggest motherfuckers to step in the ring, dude.
Like Ngannou, dude. What a beast.
Anytime he fights, you gotta watch. He's a specimen.
Well, especially now. Like, he has evolved into something that just seemed, to me, can't be tamed.
Straight up, man. He's scary. He is scary. Oh, man. But Biggie Boy's a scary motherfucker, too.
And to me, I didn't know about him until he fought Overeem.
Yeah, I mean, he's new. He's newer to UFC.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, if you can, look up his kickboxing record, though. He's got a mean one. And I guess he came from kickboxing. He's a monster.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think he's 12-0 in the UFC right now, too.
12-0?
Yeah. I think he's undefeated right now.
Where the hell did this guy come from?
Dude, I don't know, man, but he made a name for himself when he blew Overeem's lip over that dude's face, you know?
Dude, yeah. Oh, that was that fight.
Yeah.
That's right.
But here's the thing. Before we break down these guys, the similarity is different because they both fought Overeem, but the fights were completely different. Ngannou took Overeem's soul in the first round. He blasted that fool's head off.
That was phenomenal.
Rosenstruck, Biggie Boy, he was losing that fight against Overeem. And in the last second of the last round, he took his fucking lip off.
Dude.
So I'm more sold on Ngannou.
Really?
Yeah.
Before, what, Biggie Boy?
Yeah.
His kickboxing record is 76 wins by 8 knockouts. And out of 76 kickboxing matches, 64 of them by knockout.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so
how many losses?
He's not to be truffled with, so you know what I'm saying, dog?
Dude, fuck no.
Yeah, and he's 9-0.
9-0 in UFC or in MMA?
And he's on a 5 fight knockout win streak.
He ain't playing, huh?
Hell no.
I gotta admit that Overeem one, dude, he was losing that fucking fight, and somehow the last punch he threw finished it.
I mean,
like, literally, you have one punch left, and it tore his fucking lip off. It tore Overeem's lip off.
That was so disgusting looking.
It was.
Like, oh.
My girl, she was going for Overeem in that one.
Oh, yeah?
And I was warning her, like, Overeem looks good a lot of times early on, and he gets caught all the fucking time.
Yep.
Literally last second, boom.
Yep.
She was pissed.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I know exactly that feeling.
So, going into the fight now, Ngannou versus this guy. Dude, how do you see it playing out, man?
Dude, this is gonna... I just don't want it to be Black Beast versus fucking Ngannou.
Yeah, you read my mind.
You know, because that was supposed to be fireworks. But I feel like this has way more potential to be even crazier.
It does.
Because we have a guy, Biggie Boy, still kind of a nobody, I'd say. Even though, you know, he's really good, a lot of knockouts.
Yeah.
Still kind of nobody. He has something to prove. And versus Ngannou, bro, Ngannou's on a 3-fight win streak, all knockouts as well.
And big names and first round knockouts, just annihilating.
So they're both just knockout artists right now. I mean, this is a scary fight. Like, this one is really tough for me to call.
It's a nail biter, but I have the same fear as you, brother. Like, it fucking better not stale like the Black Beast fight. No one should witness one of those fights again. You know? If it does that, I'm just gonna lose my shit. But it's got potential to be a scary striking match where someone can go out one hit. You know?
Yeah. Would you? I'm gonna say this doesn't end in the first round.
I'm gonna say it might be a slow first round.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
say
then near the end of the first, maybe get a couple tags and
maybe, but I'm gonna say for sure second round.
someone's going to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree.
You know, just I don't know, just kind of have the feeling going off the gut. You know what I'm saying? But I can't pick a winner.
pick?
I can't pick, man.
I'm
This
gonna go
is
with
tough.
Ngannou.
Yeah.
I think he's got more power, but to me, it's gonna come down to, is he gonna have the confidence to just fucking go and crack that motherfucker, or is he gonna be too hesitant again?
Yeah.
And this is a key fight to show if he's gonna fucking repeat what he did last time against Fight Beast or learn
Yeah.
and just crack him.
Well, I know from the one fight I've ever seen of Biggie Boy versus Overeem, you know, he goes at it. He's going to go out there and try and get that win, you know? So, Ngannou, not really like that.
Great.
He's not going to try and chase you down and get it, you know? Biggie Boy, from what I've seen from the one fight, you know, I'm going to go with Biggie Boy. I think he's going to put a strong upset versus Ngannou.
No way.
Yeah, dude. I think everyone's going to be like, whoa. Everyone's going to be watching this and just say, what the fuck just happened?
No way.
Yes.
I do like your point. He does come forward a lot.
Dude.
But Ngannou's a beautiful counter striker. It's what he wants.
I know. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
This is mean,
I
dude.
think Biggie Boy might just do. This is gonna
This
be
is mean, dude. You know what? Before we end on this fight, I gotta give credit to Ngannou.
What?
He didn't have to take this fight. He really didn't.
True.
Like you said, Rosenstruck, his name's not even big yet. You know? So this is a big risk for Ngannou.
Yeah, for sure.
Big fucking risk.
So you're going for Ngannou, and I'm going for Biggie Boy.
I think he's getting the second round though.
Second round? Totally agree.
Yeah, buddy.
Totally agree. And before we get to the co-main and main, we're going to take one more quick break, and yeah, we'll be right back. And we are back. I'm Steven.
I'm Devin.
And we are going to go over the co-main and main event of UFC 249.
Yes, that's right, guys. It's finally here.
Yes.
I know it's actually 2 weeks away, so anything can happen, but
True.
all the fans, the neighborhood, we're all praying this stays together and we get a good show. And
it feels really positive that it's gonna happen. Like it's different when it was scheduled in April. You know,
I think April was too fast, off the cuff. Now they're more prepared. They're gonna test. It's gonna be isolated from the public.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna happen now.
I think
now
it will
that's more planned out. You know, and thank God, because I mean, this card's so stacked and it just keeps going. And now we are at the co-main event of the evening.
And that is Henry Cejudo versus Dominic Mother effing Cruz.
Yes.
Bro. And if you listen to me and Devin, you will know how much we've wanted this fight. We wanted someone really, really technical, really good to fight Cejudo.
Yes, the MMA gods have answered our prayers.
Dude.
My brother.
Dude,
we've been asking for this so long because we hate Cejudo.
Dude.
Not personally, but maybe personally, but damn, we just don't want him champion.
Dude, I don't want him. He's the worst champion. You know what? Don't even get me started, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on Cejudo. But this is the fight that I'm most excited for because, first of all, love me some Dominic Cruz. He's a phenomenal fighter, and I really want to see Henry lose.
Same here. If there's someone to take it from him, it wouldn't be better than Dominic Cruz.
Hell yeah.
And this was the last-minute replacement fight because before the last card, it was Namajunas, right?
Yes.
Versus Jessica Andrade. They canceled that, and then they switched it to Amanda Nunes.
Yeah.
Versus Spencer.
Yeah.
That got canceled. And now we got, I think, even a better fight.
Yeah. Personally, I think so. Well, first of all, I was really looking forward to Thug Rose versus Andrade.
I was too.
I was really looking forward to that one.
Mm-hmm.
But this one,
I just won.
super down for it.
And
Super down.
This wasn't supposed to happen. Pseudo was supposed to fight Aldo,
Yeah,
which we hated.
That was so disgusting.
It was. And now things are right.
Yep.
Now things are right.
Dude, I'm super excited.
The only thing is we can't be hypocrites. Cruz is coming off a loss.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't fought for a long time.
Yeah, but
Why do you think he deserves to fight Pseudo?
he was injured in his last fight, which was Cody Garbrandt, and that was in 2016, so 4 years ago. You know, he was hurt. It's not like he kind of got a little bit embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be a man enough, and I'm a fan enough of Cruz to admit he got worked.
Yeah.
It wasn't his night. He was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Cody was the best form he's ever been in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that's why I say it was a fluke.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they were to run it back, whatever. I'm getting off
Okay.
the point.
No, I agree, though. I agree.
But I feel like it seems like they don't want to give Cejudo one of the top contenders in that weight class for some reason. I do not know. Peter Yan, Aljamain Sterling,
Mm-hmm.
you know, those two in particular.
Deserve it.
Why not?
I think 2 reasons. Pseudo's probably campaigning not to fight him because he's pussing out. And they're not as big as a name as Cruz or Aldo.
And I definitely think it's the second one. Cejudo, he wants to fight the big names and he wants the legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Can't blame him.
Well, I can't blame him, but don't call out a aged Aldo who just lost his fight in a new weight class he's never fought in.
Yes.
And be like, I want to fight you, bro. First of all, if you want to fight him, why don't you go up another weight class and then fight him at his real weight class?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Quit being a fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Call out the real contenders.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. That's where I can blame him. You're calling out Aldo.
Yeah.
He lost. He just came down to your weight class. And you're calling him out over Peter Yan and Aljamain?
Come on.
Pussy.
Honestly.
At this point, I don't think Aldo does anything for him.
Yeah, no.
Not at all. Cruz might. Cruz, because he ran that division for so long.
I think that's an entirely different story.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about someone that, you know, he did lose his belt to Garbrandt, but he was the champion for so long, and if they're not going to give it to the contenders,
You'd rather see Cruz over Aldo?
Hell yeah.
Same
hell
here.
yeah.
How do you see this fight breaking down?
Now, this one is a puzzle.
It is.
Like, it is so... There's too many ins and outs to it, honestly. This is a tough one. What do you think?
I believe Cejudo is predictable. It's not a bad thing.
Really?
But I think his plan is come forward, or he's going to either sit back and counter, or he's going to come forward and grapple.
Mm-hmm.
So he has two plans. He's going to sit back in his karate stance, try to counter, or he's going to clinch. Cruz is the bigger puzzle in my eyes.
Yeah, but we've kind of seen what Cruz's style would do to him in a sense. We've seen Dillashaw fight Henry Cejudo. Dillashaw and Cruz have similar but not the same style. Dillashaw got fucking... I don't want to say he got knocked out because, in my opinion, it was an early stoppage, but whatever.
He got rocked.
But he got rocked, and there was holes. There was holes, and Cejudo capitalized. Now we have someone that I believe in Cruz. Dillashaw emulates Cruz. So Cruz is the originator of this kind of fight style. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does different compared to Dillashaw.
I believe you're right. Great point. Dillashaw does kind of emulate, but his difference is he's more aggressive than Cruz. Same kind of dancing movement, but he's a little more aggressive. He takes more risks.
Yeah, that's why they're not the same, but...
Cruz is more calculated. He has less power, but he throws a higher volume. if Cruz can be just spot on with
Like,
his movement,
yeah.
just killing it, just
Mhm.
constantly moving and countering and jabbing and just volume and high movement and lots of movement,
Mhm.
I think he gives Cejudo a lot of problems.
Yeah.
If he can confuse Cejudo on what to do,
Yeah.
on like what's coming at him next,
Mhm.
maybe even throw some takedowns at Cejudo just to fuck with his mind a little bit.
I would not do
Just some
that.
fake ones, just some kind of like dip and grab him.
Yeah.
Just throw him off. I think Cejudo can have a lot of problems.
Well, I don't think that would have any effect on Cejudo.
The takedown?
Yeah. Like the fake takedown shit
Mhm.
that you were just saying. Excuse me.
What I'm
'Cause-
saying is just keep him guessing. Try to keep
Yeah,
him
but
guessing.
Cejudo, he's gonna be in that karate style.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's like his new thing. It seems like. I just.
So that's the fear, huh?
Yeah.
You think if Cejudo plays counter the whole time, he'll win it?
Well, the thing is, he doesn't play counter the whole time because we saw him do the karate style, twice now?
Well, he kind of played counter against Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse, but that was a horrible
Mhm.
pick because, to my opinion, Mighty Mouse won that shit.
You're right.
Fuck you if you disagree with me.
Mhm.
But, like, Dillashaw, karate style, but he was aggressive when he's seen the openings, Marlon Moraes,
Yeah.
Karate style, but when he started seeing the openings
Mhm.
and adjusting to it, he started picking Marlon apart. So
Mhm.
he is willing to sit back and analyze,
Mhm.
and when he figures out the opening, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So to me, in my head, it's, will Cejudo be able to figure out an
Mhm.
opening in Cruz in his game? And damn, that's a tough one to call.
Great fucking point, brother. Honestly, sometimes Cejudo, he just looks dumber than he actually is.
Mhm.
He's actually very fucking smart. And like you said in the Moraes fight,
Mm-hmm.
he was doing karate style, getting his ass kicked.
Yes.
And then he adjusted, went to aggressive boxer. So will he be able to do against Cruz? Can he figure out Cruz's movement? and all
Exactly.
that?
And Cruz's movement is so, I'd say, sporadic,
Mhm.
but it's calculated.
Mhm.
He's in and out. He's always spinning. He's always moving.
Mhm.
He has very good cardio. Cruz does.
Well, with the Garbrandt fight,
Mm-hmm.
even if Cruz wasn't 100%, it did show holes. And it's that Cruz's style doesn't work when you don't come forward.
I see your point, but Cruz was pretty banged up.
He was.
Going into that fight, he was pretty banged up, So, and plus, I think that fight was a fluke. Garbrandt, he never has looked better than that fight.
For sure.
That fight, that was a masterpiece, what
It
Garbrandt
was.
pulled off. I don't see that ever happening again.
So Cejudo plays Karate Kid and shit
Mhm.
and fucking sits back, waits a counter.
Yeah,
Is Cruz going to have an answer for
exactly.
that?
Thank you.
Is he going to learn from the last time?
Mm-hmm. If Cejudo can't find a hole in Cruz's game, can Cruz get close and compared to Cejudo's karate style?
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess
that's where things get interesting because
Mhm.
that's where this could become a very big stalemate.
Yeah. Took my words, brother.
You know,
Damn it. I hope it doesn't still out. I really don't.
I don't think it will, but there's
It could.
I think this fight in particular has a
Mhm.
high chance of being
slow.
very calculated. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I think, at the end of this are going to say that fight was boring as shit. But if you're a true fight fan and you
Mhm.
understand the technical side of it and the ins and outs of what they're
Yeah.
doing, you're going to really enjoy this kind of fight
Mhm.
because you're going to be watching two fighters they're playing chess in there. And it's
Keep
going to be
taking
great.
my words, man.
My
This is
bad,
a chess
dog.
match. It's slow. It's not the most entertaining, but one wrong move and they're out.
Yeah.
And it's still a great match. It's just not going to be Ngannou.
Yeah.
It's just going to be who can figure out each other first. Who's going to figure out the other guy first?
Yeah. Well, I think Cruz has a better chance of figuring out Cejudo because, like
Mhm.
you said, Cejudo is kind of predictable.
He is.
but it's, can you find the opening? Can you get in?
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Interesting matchup.
You know, it's very interesting.
Cruz does win, though. Expect a huge party from the MMA neighborhood, man, because we've been waiting for this for a long time,
Dude,
baby.
hell yeah.
A long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad Pseudo's taking this, and I'm stoked that this is the matchup that came together, not the auto one.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So, I think we've broken down this fight.
Who do you got?
Dude, this is going to be a killer matchup. You know, just based off everything we've said, and, you know, I think Cruz has a very good chance because he has a high fight IQ.
Yeah.
You know, he has a very unique style. You know, he's very calculated, very good with his punches, precise, unpredictable. You know, you don't know what he's going to do, where he's going to go. Cejudo, man, I don't think he could do this, but I'm probably speaking biasly.
Always against Cejudo.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be legit here. But I think Cruz might be able to edge it out in a split.
I'm hoping for that. Sadly, my guts fucking saying Cejudo will edge it. One thing I just thought that might kind of worries me is Cejudo does have pretty good power, and I hope he doesn't crack Cruz early on and make Cruz kind of fight too defensive, and you know, well, if he catches Cruz too early, Cruz won't be able to implement shit, you know.
I could see what you're saying. Do you think Cejudo hits harder than Garbrandt?
Ooh, damn.
Because
maybe
Cruz was getting smacked and cracked by Garbrandt. I don't think Henry fucking punches harder than Garbrandt. No way.
I'm not saying he's cleaner, but he might throw harder.
What?
But fuck Cejudo, he's gonna lose. Let's go Cruz, baby. Team Cruz, baby.
That's what's up, baby. That's what's up.
We've been waiting so long, man.
Dude.
Make our night. Team fucking Cruz.
Dude.
Get this motherfucker out of the UFC.
That is right. Team Cruz all the way. How do you think it's gonna end?
Cruz knocking this boy out of nowhere.
Oh shit!
You remember that one? I don't want to sound racist, but that Asian guy he knocked out when he came back. I forgot his name, but he finished him in like a fucking minute. He was out for like 2 or 3 years, and he came back and finished him. I'm looking for the same shit. He's been out for so long. He's so hungry. He just comes in and knocks him the fuck out.
I would love that. I would
love
it.
It can happen.
I'm going split decision though.
I want
it's
hungry.
Gonna be close.
I want hungry Cruz and finish this fucking boy.
Dude.
Teach him a lesson.
I think so.
Send him back to the Olympics and shit.
Hell yeah. So, Devin, what's good?
Oh, we all know what's coming.
What's coming?
The main event of the evening.
Hell yeah.
It's time. We finally have it, or we don't. Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje. It's not the main event that was supposed to happen, but still fire.
Fire as hell.
And Gaethje well deserves this. Well deserves it.
Hell yeah.
I just wish it was a real belt on the line.
Yeah, it sucks that it's an interim again, but at this point, fuck it, whatever.
Straight up. I mean, I know I called Jeremy Stevens earlier for the fight of the night. This one's going to be competing against.
It's right there.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said earlier, I was depressed like most that Khabib couldn't make it because he pushed out, flew away. But, dude, Justin Gaethje is definitely like my top 5 favorite fighters to watch right now.
Yeah.
He's so badass. And he's coming off 3 first-round knockouts against James Vick, Edson Barboza, and Cerrone.
Yup.
But, I mean, you can say that, or you could say Ferguson is on a 12-fight win streak.
Yeah, that's
everybody
monstrous.
and their mamas.
That's monstrous.
So just beast.
Dude, yeah.
Beast to finish this fucking brilliant night.
Dude, it's going to be insane. If this actually goes down and when the main event starts and they're finally in the cage, wow. It's going to be so intense. Intense.
Did you hear that?
What?
My panties just dropped.
Stupid ass.
Just dropped, bro. Honestly, it just dropped, man.
Dude.
I won't be sitting. I won't be sitting down for this.
Hell no.
Not at all.
Dude.
But do you think the highlight, Justin Gaethje, can finally stop the boogeyman curse?
The boogeyman curse, what's that?
The 12-fight win streak this motherfucker's been on.
So, do I think Justin has a chance?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. Because Tony, he gets hit.
He does.
Straight up, he gets hit.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how skilled and good he is everywhere, he's a very all-around guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he gets hit.
Mm-hmm.
Justin has power like no other. Justin hits him square, you know what I'm saying? Bro, who knows? He could put him lights out. Honestly,
another
he could.
highlight?
Honestly, he could.
Definitely.
But, dude, it's a scary match.
It's the baddest match right now.
Dude,
man.
it's insane.
When Justin Gaethje, before he got in UFC, I was hearing about him because he's like 20-0 or some shit.
Yeah.
And he's doing like fucking wheel kick, like these front barrel kicks, some weird shit, right?
Yeah.
Knocking people out with some weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if you watch his highlights before UFC, he's got some wild fights, bro.
Yeah.
Just crazy. So when he got in there, I was like, fuck yes, dude,
Hell
this guy's
yeah.
bad. And he was fucking everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
But he got to the top level.
Mm-hmm.
He got to Poirier, and he got to Eddie Alvarez.
Yeah.
Close fucking fights.
Yeah.
But he's just too aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
He said after the Poirier, he changed.
Yeah.
He's a little more technical. Still aggressive, but just a little bit more technical.
Yeah.
And he's on a 3-fight kill streak.
I could see that for sure.
Ferguson, he doesn't need to change. He's killing the game.
Yeah.
No, like you said, he gets hit.
He does.
But that's the only weakness I see in him.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That's
Yeah.
the only flaw I can see.
Because I don't think he's been hit by anyone harder than Justin.
No, and you're right. If Justin could connect with anybody, it's lights out, you know?
Yeah.
This is going to be an absolute war, bro.
Yeah, this is going to get bloody.
I've seen Justin already teasing him.
Really?
Yeah, he's telling him to come at him.
Oh, shit.
He's saying, I won't respect Ferguson unless he comes at me and tries to kill me.
Damn.
He said, I won't even respect him unless he tries to kill me.
I could see them going at it
Mm-hmm.
right away.
And that, to me, is Justin's best option in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Quick brawl, try to catch him early.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all know the boogeyman's cardio. I don't know who beats that.
Yeah, no.
I don't think anybody beats it.
No. Totally agree.
So he gets tagged, but if, like he's been surviving the tags,
Mm-hmm.
you're done. You're done.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is... I don't want to say this is an easy fight to call, but I have a big feeling in my gut about it.
What is
But
it?
I want to hear what you think first. What do you think about this fight, and who do you think's going to win?
This one sucks because I want Gaethje to win,
Mm-hmm.
but I think Tony will win because to me it comes down to that first round, first
Mhm.
maybe two, but Gaethje can't crack him hard enough and finish him. We all know Tony will outlast the cardio,
Yeah.
and Gaethje's got great cardio, but Tony's the best.
Mm-hmm.
So Gaethje can't crack him hard enough early.
Mm-hmm.
Tony's gonna end up picking his ass apart, maybe
Yeah.
submit him in a
Mhm.
later 4th, 5th round.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
4th or 5th round.
Submission, Tony. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, so Justin came out in an interview and said, the interviewer asked him, how prepared are you? Justin
Mhm.
said, I have a solid 18 minutes in me to do it.
It's very honest. I
You
like
know what I'm
it.
saying? Because he took it on short notice.
Mhm.
Solid 18 minutes. So that's like 3 rounds,
3.5.
3.5 almost. Yeah.
So that's what we got, folks.
So, man, I see Gaethje really just going out of the gate,
Balls
bat out of
to the wall.
hell, just fucking swinging like a motherfucker.
Yes.
Will he? I could see him doing that, but will he be semi-restraint? Because if he starts overthrowing, off balanced, really putting himself in bad positions to get clinched, countered, taken down. What if he falls? What if he slips? Justin also great wrestler. Never uses it, but he has it. So I don't see Tony trying to shoot for a takedown or anything, but I don't think Tony has the power to really inflict
knockout
dazing damage.
But the volume,
yeah. The volume is always very critical in Tony's fights because his opponents always get bloodied up.
Oh yeah,
can't see for
just
shit,
bleed,
just fucked up looking, But they could always keep going, but they just get fucked up looking.
They're gonna bleed. Tony's got those razor sharp fucking elbows. They're gonna bleed. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine.
But what if Gaethje knocks Tony down, but Tony kind of baits him in and just submits him off his back or something? He's got to kind of be careful of that as well.
For sure, and I could see that happening, but Justin has got to know not to do that.
Yeah.
For me, he has to keep this fight standing up at all costs.
Hell yeah, dude.
But even then, he's still in danger,
Yeah.
Just not at as much danger.
I think he's just in danger gassing out before he cracks him,
Yeah. So.
And maybe blood will get in his eyes, fuck up his vision. Tony's nasty, man. But
I mean.
I gotta ask. This is hard, I know. Who do you got, dog? Who do you got?
Who do I got?
Who does Steve-O got for the main event of the evening?
Part of me wants Ferguson to win just so we could see him face either Conor or Khabib.
Yeah.
Because...
I mean, we gotta see that.
Yeah, exactly. If Justin wins, I don't know, man. This is a really tough fight to call. And the other side of me is saying Gaethje. I'm like split, torn 50-50.
You gotta pick. Something.
Gotta pick.
Yep.
Look, I'm gonna go with...
What's the gut say?
Ferguson, maybe like round... It's gonna be round 1 or 2. Justin is gonna fucking nail... Gaethje's gonna nail Ferguson, right? He's gonna fall to the ground and Justin's gonna smell the blood. You know what I'm saying? Like a shark. Jump on him, but he fucked up right there. He's gonna think he really kind of put him away, dazed him more than what Tony's letting on.
Gets baited in.
He's gonna bait him on, and he's gonna be shocked when he finds himself in a submission very early in the fight.
Like a triangle or some shit. Huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be surprising how fast this fight is.
Huh?
Yeah, so first or second round, I'm leaning towards the first, but Tony, first round submission, but Justin is gonna put on a fucking clinic on the dude.
No fucking doubt, man. I got a similar prediction to you, just 4th round. I think Justin's gonna...
You think it's gonna be a little slower, a little more...
I think it's gonna be intense all the way through. I think when Justin gasses is when he'll get tapped. But maybe, like you say, if he knocks him down early, fucks up.
I get what you're saying, but I don't think Tony wants that to happen because the longer, I think they both want to end the fight as fast as possible. I don't think Tony wants to keep getting hit in the face. You know what I'm saying? Because that's more of a possibility of him losing.
True.
So, and if he keeps on getting hit in the face, he's going to be all fucking discombobulated and he's on his back. I don't think he's going to be as efficient as he wants to be.
True.
So, I think first, second round, he's going to get him. And it's going to be exciting as shit.
I love it, man. This whole card is going to be exciting as shit. And we need that in times like this where everybody's locked in their fucking houses, nothing to fucking do. We need this UFC. We need some great fights, great matchups. We need blood. We need just bleed.
Dude.
But honestly, this is so amazing. I hope it goes through.
Yeah.
We're all praying. The MMA neighborhood's here. We're going to cover it when it goes on. We'll come out with our posts.
Yeah. It's going to be great. And you know what? Make sure you like, subscribe, listen to us. And you know what? Say that I'm wrong. Say that Devin's fucking right. You know what?
Please do.
Tell us your picks. Because you know
Yes.
what? This isn't the neighborhood without you. And I am Steven.
I'm Devin.
And we will see you guys after UFC 249.
Stay safe.
Peace.